How'd OFPG go last night? I'm going to say it again. How'd OFPG go last night?
It went great,
games. Shut up, John. Now I have to leave the original in.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah.
That could be
a cold open.
Cold open.
It could be.
Yeah. That could be cold open.
We get harassed when we don't put cold opens in.
Yeah.
It's true.
Cold opens are good, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
they're
agree.
fun.
All right, restart.
All right.
This podcast is part of the Frederick Podcast Network. Learn more at listenfrederick.com.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Beers in the Lot. Before we get going, let me just remind you about our shop at beersinthelot.com/shop. That's where you can get the t-shirts and other merchandise with Beers in the Lot logos on it. Also, check out beersinthelot.com for anything else you might be curious about this podcast. And be sure to join the Discord at beersinthelot.com/discord. All right, guys. Well, as you heard in the opening, I don't have much of a voice today, so you might hear more cracks than just the beer cans. But don't worry, though. I'm sure this take will be better than the other 7. Honestly, though, this episode might be one of our best. We had a blast recording it, and I had a blast editing it. John started us off with some public service announcements, and then we rolled right into talking about the NHL playoffs. And it wouldn't be a Beers and a Lot podcast if we didn't talk about our own hockey exploits at our Old Fat Bald Guys Hockey League games from Sunday night. So let's get into it. Here we go.
Aaron, what are you drinking this evening, sir?
Tonight, from Belgium, I have a Stella Artois. How about you, John? What do you have tonight?
I have a great taste, less filling Miller Lite. What about you, young Daniel? What do you have this evening?
So I have from River Roost Brewery in White River Junction, Vermont, Double Moss. Very good. Also, across from this brewery is one of the best barbecue places that I've ever been at.
Where is it from the brewery again?
It's in Vermont.
Is that why you're questioning it, Aaron?
Okay. No, I heard a very distinct DMV area-ism.
Yeah, it's a crust.
Crossed.
It's a crust. A crust from it.
Yeah. It's crust. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Riggs heard it. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that.
I thought
Anyways.
you were more keying in where Daniel goes. It's one of the best barbecue places in Vermont. And you're like, what? Vermont?
Yeah, so the barbecue place is called Big Fatty's Barbecue, and they have Trillium in the cans, and they have other breweries that you would want to partake in.
So wait, you're not even mentioning
So
the
good.
fact that they do barbecue.
yeah.
You're just talking about more beer stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
are
wait,
they?
Yeah. So I had barbecue there, and it was good.
Okay. All right. Didn't really elaborate on that. You just talk more about beer.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck off, John. All right. I'm very excited about Riggs's choice tonight. What do you have tonight, Riggs?
Yes. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. Get the money. It is cream.
Get the money.
A cream ale brewed with vanilla from Jailbreak Brewing in Laurel, Maryland. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I've
And
been
it
into a lot
has-
of beers that has vanilla in it. How is that one?
It's very good. The vanilla is like subtle. It's not,
Mhm.
they didn't put a shit ton in, so it's just a touch, and it's a very good cream ale. And it's got a cow on the front that has the Wu-Tang symbol, and it spells out
Mhm.
cream.
Well, Wu-Tang is for the children.
That's right.
Very nice.
Diversify
Yeah.
your bonds.
That's right. You have to. Very important.
Wu-Tang!
Oh, so before we get into tonight's episode, I have a few PSAs because we haven't done PSAs in a little while. I've been traveling the last little bit, so I have some PSAs. Number one, if you're at a sporting event, and we all know how the ticket system works in today's day and age, a lot of it's mobile tickets, okay? that means I know where you fucking bought your seat and I know where I bought my fucking seat. If you're sitting in my seat and I arrive to the venue later than you, which could be, whatever time during pregame, and I just politely say, hey, this is my seat, don't question me on if that's my seat. That is the most alarming thing I've ever had. And then the other thing, they just move like one over. It's like, no, this isn't even your section. Go sit wherever you're supposed to, please. Like, come on. Don't be a freaking leech. Just go sit where you bought your tickets, please. I can't deal with that. In the last 2 weeks, I've had to deal with it twice, and I'm almost at my wit's end on it. I'm going to start bringing baseball bats to sporting events. I'm sorry, I'm a little heated about that.
There's a sporting event that they do bring baseball bats to, right?
Well,
it's customary to bring baseball bats to baseball games.
Well,
dude, if you're a grown man bringing a bat to a ball game,
come on,
not the patrons.
Yeah, the
what are you talking
patrons.
about?
What are you talking about? You going to the Coliseum to watch your baseball games? What are you doing, Aaron?
You can do whatever you want.
I can't. I can. People say like you can't do whatever you want. You technically can. There are repercussions for everything you do, though.
Yeah, there are, of course.
Correct.
Right.
Second PSA, and I think this hits home with all of us since we do, go out to eat here and there. On a day like Mother's Day, it's a very heavily trafficked restaurant, go out to eat type venue day. If you don't book a reservation,
Yes,
and that's on you not doing so, you cannot get mad at any hostess, waiter, waitress, manager, etc. because it's either A, too long for you to be seated, or B, that it is unacceptable in your time window.
No,
that's on you.
It's not even that. People show up with, their whole, it's a family day, right? So it's the whole family. There's there's like a party of 14 for Phyllis or whoever. And it's like, no, they can't accommodate that on a regular night or morning or whatever it is. Like Mother's Day is typically a brunch meal, but
you're bringing that many people.
You got to call ahead at least. You got to say, hey, do you guys take reservations? I've got 26 people coming. Can you handle us?
Yeah. I mean, I made a reservation at Chili's.
Dude, on a Wednesday night, that's a smart idea. It does get pretty crowded. Like seriously, I just don't. Me and my boys go to Chili's. That's right. I just don't understand. And what's shocking is people just act so alarmed. Like they clutch their fucking pearls and they're like, "Oh, you can't take my family of 8, even though I showed up for dinner now." It's like, yeah, do you not see everybody else you walk by? I'm confused. Sorry. And then also too, like a lot of service industry, hospitality since the pandemic, they're running a lot leaner. Those people are worked even more harder, and it's it's not cool. It's the way the service industry and hospitality operate. It sucks. Please just be polite to people. That's all I have to say.
Yes.
Be a good person. Don't be a scumbag.
I had a somewhat comical experience going out to Mother's Day dinner with my mother-in-law and my wife's side of the family with our little 2-year-old nephew, and he was a trooper for the first 2 hours, and then of course he's 2. We kind of
it goes out the window.
I mean, shit, I get cranky in 20 minutes. I mean, for God's sakes, he was fine for 2 hours. So I mean, we were both acting like gremlins at one point, so whatever. but yeah, just try to be polite to everybody. That's all I do, and I'm super polite. Like I can't stand it. It's just like,
Just be a decent human. Be polite to anybody.
That's all it is.
Right?
And even if you don't do reservations, just go, all right, I appreciate it. Can't wait. Thank you. And figure it out. Walk out the door. Just walk out the establishment. Figure it out. So
do better.
Yeah, be better.
Don't be a sociopath. It's really easy.
Yeah. And
we're not telling people to fellow man.
Well, I just don't understand. It's like people don't understand that Mother's Day specifically. It's on the fucking calendar. For literally the next 8 years.
Right.
You could literally start planning now.
Knows.
That's all you got to start doing.
Yep.
Pick up the phone. It's very easy to make reservations too. You can do it on your phone, just like mobile ticketing. Christ. Oh, it's the same type of people. They don't make reservations. They just sit at whatever seat when they enter a sporting event or a concert venue. Despicable.
Shopping
This is
cart people.
Yeah, shopping cart people.
Yes.
This is a modern
Yeah.
society.
non-return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a modern society, man. Yeah. Ugh.
We live in a society.
We live
we
in
live
a
in-
society.
Uh,
Costanza.
but anyway, all right. Oh, so I have something I want to tie everything together from this weekend and the last couple of weeks. Gentlemen, I'm going to go around really quick. Riggs, who's your favorite rap group or rapper? Go. One, top of your head. Just go.
Well, I'm drinking a Wu-Tang themed beer.
so Wu-Tang.
tonight.
Aaron, who?
Eminem.
Danny?
Well, since he said Eminem, I'll say 50 Cent.
Oh, that's good. I like Wiz Khalifa. So in the rap game, everybody has street cred, a lot like Scotty Scheffler. So just to tie it all back to hockey, do you guys think the Dallas Stars have street cred?
No,
You think no?
I think no.
I think they're a good candidate to go all the way. I
I
really do. Dallas looks
I mean-
good, man.
mean, it's a good
Oh yeah,
team,
Dallas
but
looks really good.
I like some of these other teams more than them.
Like who? Coover and the Rangers or Florida?
Yeah, Canucks in New York. Yeah,
That's who I want. But honestly, I don't know if I see the Stars beating a Florida or the Rangers, honestly.
no, definitely not the Rangers.
The way
Yeah,
the
they're-
Rangers are playing, yeah, they're playing fine.
They are too powerful right now. They're just
Yeah.
like,
They're so good.
yeah.
They're almost at the height of their
Yeah.
powers. I agree. They're playing well.
And mostly healthy. Like, I think there's only like a couple of guys that we know of that have any kind of injuries at all, I think, even. Maybe not even any.
Well, it helps having a quick
Shit,
series.
I'm trying to think.
They had a quick series to
Yeah,
start.
that definitely helps.
Carolina, they got through it pretty all right considering all. So, yeah. I think Dallas has some street cred. Just my thoughts.
I mean, they're a tough team. Vancouver or the Oilers are gonna have a time of them, I think. But I don't know. I honestly think Dallas could come out of the West, but I just don't see them beating either team in the East. And I think the Rangers are probably going to take the series over the Panthers. And yeah, I don't see them beating the Rangers.
How do you
But
think that series between the
who knows?
Rags and the Panthers is going to go? Are you calling another
I think it's going to be a
gentleman's sweep
war.
that you're going to backtrack quickly
No, I'm
or what?
absolutely not.
Gentlemen's sweep
No.
in 7
No, I
games.
said it from the get go. Be 6 games. Totally did. Never ever once that it would be.
Never once.
Definitely no receipts to prove the otherwise.
I like Florida.
Anyway, no.
I really like
I like Florida. I
like
kind
New
of
York,
want them
but
to win, but I don't see them beating New York. Honestly, I think New York's
They're
going to take
good.
that.
I don't know. To be honest, I could see any of the teams winning at this point. I mean, they're all really good. I mean, they made it clearly this far, but
it's the first time also in a long while that I feel like any of the 4 teams that win, I would not only watch the games happily, but when they win, go like, oh, good for them. Good for the franchise.
Yeah,
good for the
yeah,
fan base.
yeah.
I'm happy for them. There's players
with
on a
that.
lot of teams I like, so I'm fine with it. I'm just
Yeah, there's no storylines where I'm like, except for like Trouba. I don't want Trouba to win the cup. But
well, I don't know how
apart
that's
from
gonna
that-
work if you want New York to win, bud.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think New York will win, but I don't want Trouba's name on the cup. I
you're
can
gonna-
want both. Why?
Are you
Right?
gonna call the police and say like Trouba wasn't following traffic patterns to arrest him before the Stanley Cup? Gosh. Guess that's what you're gonna have to do. It's the only thing you can do, I guess, right?
I wouldn't keep his name off the cup. He's playing a game in the playoffs. The Rangers win. His name will go on the cup. I don't have to like that though, but whatever.
Yeah, true.
But no, I agree with you. Like the storylines, I'm happy with all the storylines. I mean, if the Oilers get it, that's good for them. Same thing with Vancouver. Same thing with Dallas. Same thing with Rangers, Cats. Like I want everybody to win.
Well, they can't all win.
Yeah, they
Come
can't
on,
all win,
Aaron.
Aaron.
What? No.
gosh.
This is. Oh, my day
Is
is
that news to
ruined.
you?
Aaron just found out. I thought they've been
Four-way
awarding
tie.
4 Stanley Cups.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Gosh. Only thing I liked really as like a underlying story in the playoffs, at least, the coaches, except apparently like, Rod Brendamore in Carolina, who apparently just lets all his assistants do everything and then deflects when it's a problem. Like he doesn't do it. I'm just dropping shit tonight all day.
Hey, that was worth a contract extension, by the way.
I guess
Right.
so. I mean, like, whatever, man. He's the greatest project manager in the history of the NHL. Like, he is a project manager. He's the guy, I can't remember the name of the guy from Office Space. You know what I mean?
Isn't it?
He's maybe
Wasn't it
is it
Bob?
Bob?
No, Lundberg.
Oh, yeah.
No,
No,
Lundberg's the
not
boss.
Lundberg. The guy
Who's the
who-
guy who does a jump to conclusions, Matt?
Oh,
That guy. It's got to be Bob, right?
No,
Somebody's
it's
named
not.
that movie
It's
Bob.
not. It's not Bob. Bill.
Quick to the internet.
Bill.
Oh, Bill sounds right.
Bill.
I think it's
Either
Bill.
way.
You're just guessing.
Yeah,
Bill sounds. It's
Tom.
the perfect name for a
Tom.
Tom
Tom. Okay.
Smokowski.
Tom Kowalski. Yeah.
Yeah,
Smikowski.
Yeah. Nice.
Samsonite.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Swami. Yeah. No, he's that guy. So you take the specs from the customers. Well, I get them from my secretary. Oh, and then you take them to the developers. Well, sometimes. Exactly. That's exactly what
I'm
it
a
is.
people person.
I'm a goddamn people person. Can't
Don't
you
you
see?
Don't you understand that?
Exactly.
What the hell is wrong with
Start
you?
screaming at him, but it's the same reaction. That's the
It
same
is.
reaction that Rob Brindamore
is.
has.
Oh my
It's
God.
the same reaction. It's
Yeah.
like, well, what about the goaltending? Well, I don't make those decisions.
Yeah, I
Someone
don't
else
make
does.
those. It's like,
Yeah, right.
okay, man.
And then when something bad happens, he just gets pissed off and stares intensely at whatever is happening.
that could also be
Like-
the cycle of trend he's on right now. That's going bad in his system. But I totally went off the rails. That's odd. No, I was just saying, like, I applaud all the PP coaches. They finally changed up the fucking slingshot where they're doing like they may drop it, but then they're going 2 up the ice, or they're getting the slingshot and the slingshot is making this long pass to the blue line. I'm so happy to see new wrinkles. It's only taken 6 years since people started doing the slingshot where people change
Well,
shit up
it's-
finally.
It's about right. 5 years.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
I mean, it's a copycat league, so
Yeah.
what do you expect?
Yeah.
It works, and then, it changes it up. So I'm at least glad we're seeing some wrinkles, which is always nice. Riggs, you had a hockey tournament this weekend. How'd it go? Youth spring hockey.
Oh, the Utes.
The Utes. The Utes were
Yes.
skating in May.
Yes. Our national nightmare is finally over. The youth hockey season. The youth hockey season has officially ended for this year.
National nightmare.
Our national
I love
nightmare.
it.
Wow. Our national
It was good. It was good. So we did some different things with the kids this spring season between the 2 tournaments, and the way it ended up was my son actually played on a team that I was not coaching because he's playing at a little bit higher level right now. So my team ended up winning in the championship in 3-on-3 overtime, which was pretty fun
Oh, that's
for
cool.
the kids and everybody involved. And then my son's team lost in the shootout in the final, which was stupid. But you know how we how we feel about shootouts.
Yeah.
But they, that group is, they're advancing in a level and they're going to be challenged, and they played very well, with that challenge, and it's encouraging going into the fall now, because I'll be with that team then in the fall. But it was a good weekend.
Nice.
Got to go to Jailbreak for lunch one day,
Oh, nice.
obviously, and have some of their beers. And they have phenomenal food too, by the way, if you ever get out there.
They
John's
do.
been out there, I know, but
Yeah.
they have phenomenal food too. So
I like their Hefeweizen.
yeah. Their Hef's good.
Mhm.
They had They had like 3 different hazies on with like single hop variants. So they had like a Citra one. That was excellent. But yeah, good weekend.
Sick.
Right on.
We love that.
Oh yeah, and the hockey was good too.
Yeah, you know, everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
I got some messages from some parents this morning saying that, you know, everybody had a good time, so that's always good. And so apparently, you know, Spencer Carberry, head coach of the Washington Capitals, one of his kids was playing in the tournament. I think at the 12U level. I'm pretty sure they were peewees. So saw him at Piney Orchard Friday night, right before our first game. His kid was playing, and a bunch of the kids on my team got a picture with him and stuff. So that was cool. He was very accommodating with the kids and everything, despite, you know, he's there like with his family watching his own kids. So most of the adults kind of stayed away from him for that reason.
Good.
Which I thought that's the right move.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's
actually cool.
If you're a
move.
youth
Like,
walking up, I
Right.
think that's fine. I mean, barring that he's not, you know, fully occupied with his family.
right.
Like, and do it, maybe say a few kind words, exit stage left.
Well,
Do it quick.
we'll talk about being fully occupied with his family in a second here. So then the next day, we were at the Gardens Ice House in Laurel, and his kids' team was playing before us again, before our second game. So saw him walk in, and he had his wife and his youngest kid with them, and they went up in the bleachers and they're sitting there watching the game and stuff. And then in between one of the periods, he kind of like disappeared for a minute. And then I just happened to turn around to talk to somebody else behind me. And I saw him walking by with some of the AAA coaches that were there. And he had a clear plastic cup with a full beer in it. So somewhere there was a tap or a keg.
They were cracking beers. Nice.
And he was walking out to the parking lot. And I was like,
Oh, good for him.
Spencer Carberry, hockey dad.
Well, he took the weekend off from scouting. I was like, I'll take care of your job, Spence. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Did you find the same tap?
I was not gonna do that. I didn't want to get kicked out of the establishment. I had to coach a hockey game.
He also has a little more cachet at the coaching level than you do, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Time out for just a second while we hear about our sponsors. We'll be right back. Pure Hockey has the best hockey equipment, accessories, and apparel on the market to take your game to the next level. Maybe it's time to ditch that old stick and start the year with a fresh twig. Maybe it's time to refresh your NHL wardrobe for the race to the playoffs. Pure Hockey has it all. Whether it's training aids, the latest sticks and skates, or your favorite team's gear, get your hockey shopping done at Pure Hockey and use our affiliate link at beersintheLot.com/Pure Hockey. So how did OFBG go last night? We had some game.
Remix.
This guy has your voice. Let's laugh at him.
laugh at him.
Loser.
Yeah.
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
No, yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
That's me.
Here. I got it, Aaron. I got it. I'll do it. Daniel, we had OFBG last night. How'd it go, dog?
Hey man, we had a great game.
Hey, man.
No,
Yeah,
we lost, but it was OT. It was a good game. We came back to tie it up within, what was that, the last minute of the game, right?
You had
We
2
tied it up.
goals in
Yeah,
the last
pretty much.
2 goals in 40 seconds to tie it up
Yeah,
with a what? It was like a minute 20 left on the
yeah.
clock.
It was
So.
a good game.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was fun. Good skate.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Anytime it
That-
goes to overtime, that's a good game.
Yeah,
What's that?
no ENGs. We like
Yeah.
that. This is the type of stuff we like.
What
What about you, Riggs? How'd your game go?
We had a game.
Sick.
Always good.
Of all the games that I played in my life, it was one of them.
Nice.
It was one of them.
Nondescript hockey game.
Many hockey games have been played in this lifetime. Last night's was one of them.
Yeah. in the pantheon of hockey games, there was one. It
One
occurred
was
last
played
night.
last
Yeah,
night.
it occurred last night. That's all. Just very nondescript then, I guess, Riggs. That's it.
Wasn't there an incident where a shot went out of play?
Yeah, this is funny. Yeah, this was a funny part. So they have the puck in our zone. I don't even know what the situation was leading up to it. I just come on the ice from a change, and the guy shoots it, hits the crossbar, loud noise, ping,
Loud
And it-
noises.
and then it
Yeah.
it floats. It
Beautiful
floats,
sound.
It floats up into the netting, right? So we all stop, whistle, and we're all, both teams are lining up in our end, right? Because it's face-off time in our end. Referee Bill Robinson, who's
Guest
been
of the
on-
pod.
he's been on the program before,
Former Dad of the Year award winner.
former dad of the year.
Before Danny wrestled it away from him.
He goes over to the scorer's table and starts saying, "Hey, goal, whatever
sick.
whatever number from whatever number." He thought it went in, and everybody's like, "No, it went out." He's like, "That didn't go in. No, it went out." So yeah, that was the joke. The running
least
joke.
he-
The rest of the
You
game.
know what though?
was,
At least like Billy's
every
cool
shot.
enough where he definitely probably was like, "Oh my bad, I thought it went in." Like how many other people
But
have we
then-
encountered over the course of the years that would go, "No, that's a goal," and you're like, "What?"
But then, so he did that, and the kid that was doing the scoring immediately hit the button to put the goal
Oh
up.
gosh, yeah.
So it's sitting up there, and you know how everybody is. They can't mentally function if the score isn't right on the scoreboard. So like, oh, the score, is it really this? Shouldn't it be that?
Oh my god.
The whole fucking time that
Yeah.
that we're playing until it's corrected. And then finally there was a stop, and Billy went over and told him, like, "Hey man, that wasn't actually a goal. Like, take it off."
Gosh.
That was,
Did you notice how we
that
didn't
was a
line
few-
up in the middle?
right? That was a few
Why do-
minutes. Like,
Why do we
that
even
was-
pay these scorekeepers? What is going on?
I don't know. You're a captain. Figure it out, bud.
Well, yeah, and especially since I'm one of the ones paying the scorekeepers this year. I'm gonna get on this.
Oh, wait a minute though.
I'm
John
gonna
is a
crusade.
great captain. John is a great
True,
captain.
true. This
Oh,
happened
yes.
last night.
What?
This
We
is
had-
a good little story.
We had
What'd I do?
We had a
somebody
deadbeat teammate.
that did not bring locker
No,
beer.
I'll do it.
Even
Yeah,
though
we
the
gotta-
schedule
We
was
got a
out.
slime ball teammate. I'll just say it. We got a slime ball.
Somebody that would like
Charlie
somebody that would
McAvoy
like
supporter.
Charlie McAvoy.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Whoa! Oh, I know
Yeah.
who exactly this
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Freaking Charlie over
flaming
here. Yeah. Charlie forgot his beers. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what's
He was-
going on? I put a schedule every week that Aaron also does not look at, pay
I
attention
look
to
at
any
it.
of that.
You just didn't email, and I'm supposed to infer that means there's no games. Why are you giving me crap for thinking there was a game last week? I really don't understand this.
I also sent an email at the beginning of the season. It has all the dates listed.
Dude,
Yeah, I
you
didn't
literally,
fucking look at it.
you literally are on the website every week.
Yeah, true.
Look
Another
at
good
the
point,
dates
Riggs.
of the games.
A
You look
Rodius.
at the dates of the games.
Thank you. The assistant prosecutor is stepping in. Like, yeah, the law firm of Rigsby, Walker, and Walker fucking shut you down.
Gooner and I had no idea there was no game last week
Anyway.
until 5 hours before.
So,
Jesus.
so dude forgot beer on his beer duty. So I grabbed one of the guys that was watching the other game, and I was like, "Hey, run to the gas station. I'll Venmo you some money
Hell
for the
yeah.
beer."
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have beers.
That was
So at
sick.
least
Beer.
disaster
That
was
a-
averted.
That was a captain move right there.
That's what we call crisis management.
yes.
Not a project manager, crisis manager.
Rod the Bod could take some notes.
Yeah, exactly. Hey Rod,
Yep.
hey Rod, your goaltending situation's not working. Fix it yourself.
Cause you know what, John? You're the captain, you're the coach, you're also a player. Like
Coach,
what else do you do? I mean,
I'm a Reggie Dunlop type,
Jesus.
archetype. Yeah, exactly. You're soon gonna see stuff about OFBG moving to Myersville. I'm gonna get the local paper to write about it.
I go to Myersville and I get the money.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I do need to get a little dive bar up here. That's kind of my next plan as mayor. I need a little dive bar so I can buy like a beach cruiser, like Jimmy Buffett, and just bike down the road, and then proceed to hit every tree, fire hydrant, and stop sign until I get back to my house on the bike.
While yelling at people to fix their mustaches.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, that's it for this one. Thank you for your listen and for your support. We appreciate all of your likes and ratings and reviews and subscriptions on the various podcatchers. Keep them coming. We appreciate every single one of them. I know I speak for the rest of the guys when I say have a good one, and we'll catch you next week when our new episode drops on Wednesday. See ya.